Oh my goodness. Hi. 1 second. Can't catch a break. I cannot catch a break, but hi. Hi, Kuro. How you doing? Chat's over this already. But I was going to do I couldn't decide whether or not I wanted to do a just chatting stream today, or just do art like I normally do. I had a bunch of ideas for art, so I kind of wanted to hop right into that, but there was also a lot of things I wanted to talk about as well. So I thought I'd do just chatting until I run out of things to chat about, which won't be long, and then segue into doing some sketches, because I have a bunch of ideas. But also, of course, the second I go to start stream, part of the reason I didn't stream last Thursday, I think it was last Thursday? Or maybe it was Wednesday, I don't know. There was a day that I could have streamed and I didn't, because it got like halfway through the day and then the Chaotix files dropped and I was like, I gotta watch this. And of course, the second I go to start streaming today, they dropped episode 2 and I was like, it's gonna pain me, but I already started and I got to wait now until I'm done this to go listen to that. I won't. But doing alright. How about you? I'm doing okay. Things have been okay. I'm looking at my tablet. I plugged it in earlier and I saw all these black bars appear. I was like, oh no, don't you dare. And It was like just like a second, and I thought maybe I imagined it. I saw another one, but I've been watching it. It only happened when I plugged it in, so maybe it was something with the cord. I don't know, but I haven't noticed any. I haven't noticed any more of them. So I hope like my tablet's not like dying. Like I don't. I can't. I don't want to buy a new tablet right now. It's not good. But yeah. I went back to work, last week, and it's been hi Trip, how's work? It's not great. I don't know how loud this music is. I'm gonna turn it down just a tiny bit more, just because I don't like being drowned out, and I know I don't speak that loud. But yeah, work's been draining. Like I thought like a month and a half, almost a month and a half, like of off time and rejuvenation would have lasted longer, but it did not. I started out like the first 2 days. I went back were shorter shifts than what I normally work. It was like 4 or 5 hour shift for the first one, and then up to like a 6 or 7 hour shift. I don't remember. And I was like, okay, I can do this. And then immediately the next week, get thrown back into the deep end, 10-hour shifts. So my ankle, started giving me problems like halfway through, and it's just miserable. And workplace toxicity is always fun to deal with, toxic individuals. And at least yesterday wasn't too bad because I got to work with Big Boss, and even though I'm a lot more self-conscious to like every mistake I make while the Big Boss is around, the upside to Big Boss being around is that certain people don't run their mouths as much. So toxicity kind of got kept in check yesterday, which is good because halfway through my shift I got major tummy hurt, and it's so yeah, but there were checks and balances yesterday, so I didn't do something that cost me my job. Sorry about the creaking. You're just gonna have to hear it. Sorry, it's just there. Let's see. I know I wrote a list. I always really have like a little listy list. Sonic. I want to talk about Sonic because it is the anniversary. Talk about toxic people. Adam in my workplace, and I absolutely despise them. One of them was straight up a pervert and talks about women. Oh man, I wish. I mean, I'm sorry that happened, but man, I wish that's all it was. That was going on, but yeah, let's see. Moving on. Okay, work sucks. Ankle still hurts. I had a thing in here about Black History Month because it's February. It's Black History Month, and I saw that there was a content creator that I follow was talking about how Toho was getting backlash for saying Happy Black History Month, and I was prepared to go off on them. I was prepared a whole rant. I'm like, okay, you know that Disney Japan, put Mickey and Minnie in kimonos, and I was prepared to go off on them, but they didn't say what I thought they were gonna say. So I had that prepared, but they dodged a bullet because it wasn't the people I was expecting. They were backlash to that. But yeah, it's Happy Black History Month. There shouldn't be an issue with that being said. I think we reached. I know that there's people that are tired of certain topics being talked about, and I sympathize with them on certain accounts. But when you go too far in the other direction, any mention of this whatsoever is bad. It's like, it's not that big of a deal. It's a regional account, you know, it's the American account for Toei Animation, and that's just what brand accounts do for their local groups, you know. Like I said, Disney Japan has posted pictures of Mickey and Minnie and in kimonos, which I think is awesome. I don't care if the Japanese Disney account wants to do that and celebrate, you know, Japanese specific holidays. I mean, at least like the English Toei, at least the English Toei Twitter channel didn't have the balls to like put, you know, the iconic characters in kenta cloth. Like that would have been. And again, I'd bring up the kimonos if they did do that, even though I would think it would be weird, but I don't know. I don't know. If you don't have a problem with Mickey and Minnie and kimonos, then it shouldn't be an issue. It only goes one way. It's like my classic American icon characters are wearing Japanese garb and talk about a Japanese holiday. Why? Why is that? Huh? Because it's the Japanese brand account, and that's what you do to market to your local audience. Like, chill out. I would like to hear him speak off while I'm on my break. Wish I could just. Oops, I think I missed something. Did I miss something? Oh no. I'd like to hear. Yeah. But that was thing number two. Chaotix Files. There was a bit of drama about that because of how they worded it, and I think that's also stupid. This is why I don't use Twitter, by the way. I don't have a Twitter. I do have a Twitter account, but it's inactive. But Twitter's so dumb. People on there are dumb, and it's always been dumb. It's not just recent management. Okay, I haven't had an account in like 10 years. Okay, because it was always a cesspool. People are just real. People who have been babied and coddled and no longer being coddled are now realizing how bad it's always been. So, but the Chaotix Files have been released, and people are fast. People are fast. I've already seen like 3 animatics. I want to see the whole. I actually want to see the whole series just animated, because I've seen like a couple storyboards, and it's like they're so good. First of all, people are quick. I think the earliest one I saw was like 2 days after after episode 0, and then there's just been like a trickle of them like showing up on my feed. So I am very excited for that, and I go wait until after I'm done this to watch episode 2. But we're gonna get Rouge. We're gonna get Rouge. I know she's been there the whole time because there's been saxophones the whole time. So prepare for saxophones times 5 with Rouge being included. Forget what else I wanted to talk about. I guess we can go into art. I think. Alright, first of all. Oh my goodness. Sorry, we're just gonna have to deal with the background noises. And my wobbly voice when the noise suppressant tries to crop out the background noises, but also continue to broadcast my voice. So it just gets this weird warbly effect. Sorry. Uh-oh. And I figured out, I think, what happened with the Heartopia streams. And the one art stream that got chopped in half, thanks to Prism. So normally when I stream, I have like all my scenes like visible as thumbnails, but they update live. They're like live thumbnails, and apparently that uses a lot of memory. And it wasn't an issue before. Before it wasn't an issue. Was able to stream fine. I can understand why, you know, rendering like 3 versions of my avatar, because I show up in 3 different scenes I'm visible in, like, and having that like fully animated and show up in the thumbnail like 24/7 could probably use up a lot of memory, but still, I never had a problem with it up until recently. So I changed my scene list to text, which is supposed to cut down on the memory usage, which means hopefully my stream doesn't get chopped to bits and get split up. Because that was an issue. How 2 Heartopia streams got split up in 2, so only half of it. And what Twitch does is it just starts a new stream. If it's like the text that the old one got cut off, and it starts a new stream, and then YouTube just doesn't get the memo that the stream's still going, and it just stops there. So it's frustrating, but hopefully now that I switched to text instead of live thumbnails, that will not happen again. If that's what was causing it. I don't know if that's what was causing it. I don't like not being able to see little previews, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. I don't know why it's only a problem now, but I have to be careful now because I have to actually read to see what I'm clicking. Game/media, art. Let's move over here. Okay, good. But yeah, so let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay, well that loaded right away. That's nice. Normally there's an issue, but let's see, what was them? I had drawing prompts for today, even though I have a bajillion things that are not finished that I should finish. There's so many new stuff. First of all, I finished this. I have not posted this. I have to post it. I'm so, if I keep losing followers on Instagram, it's my own fault because I just go like a whole week without posting anything, even though I have things to post, but I don't know, it just gets away from me. Foreshadow. So I have, this picture is ridiculously large, so it may not load. I may have to go to the actual gallery to view this. Yeah, it's too big. I don't know why I made this image. Oh my goodness. Creaking. Okay, I gotta make sure I will remember if I'm muted or not. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm just... Okay, I think it's over. I'm so sorry about the background noises. Cool, thank you. It would look cooler if it was fully loaded, if it wasn't so low res. Let me go to the gallery. I don't know why it doesn't... I know why. It's because it's ridiculously big. Much bigger than it has any right to be. I don't remember why I made the file image that big, but it just is. Gallery. Probably because of the render. Yeah. The render size is too big. Any other images will render. Okay. So, this is, here we go. And now you can see the full-size image, and we can zoom in, and it'll rescale. So we have Luna and Sol. There's two of my space universe OCs. One's for the sun, one's for the moon. And I've drawn other pictures. You've probably seen pictures of these characters on Instagram or on my DA. Luna recently got, last year, a redesign, or a new outfit, I guess. So this is the second. Oh my god. I'm sorry, the noises won't stop. I'm sorry. I have no idea what that sounds like. I'm sure the noise suppressant's cutting some of it out, but it's high pitch, so it's probably just like... It probably sounds like something like screeching or something. I don't know. Okay, I think it's done. Um, but honestly, creaking doesn't bother me much. If it was just like one and done, it wouldn't bother me. But because it's like constant for like several minutes, I feel like it grates. I know my audio quality is not that great to begin with, so like I'm like double sorry to anyone who's wearing headphones. Sorry, I don't ever listen to my playbacks with headphones because it's just extra sad. But yeah, so I like her hair design. Thank you. So her hair kind of didn't is one of the few things that didn't change in the redesign. I kind of kept that the same. It's kind of like this upward swoop. I'm trying to think. This was inspired by I can't remember if this was inspired by what's the name of the Alright, no, you're good. I can always watch streams with headphones. Okay. I'm trying to think of the show. I think this character's older than that, but if it's not, I'd have to know. What is the name of the show? Something Guardian. Guardian. Bio something. Bio. It's Bio something Guardian. I can't remember the name of the show, but there was a character who had the up swooped blonde hair, and I remember really liking that character. I can't remember if the design comes from that or it's based on something else earlier. I feel like the character's older than whatever that was. Symbionic Titan. That was what it was called. I don't know if anyone remembers that. That was an Adult Swim cartoon that didn't last, unfortunately. Symbionic Titan. And the princess character in that show had like the blonde up swoop. I don't think it like curled like this, but that might have been an inspiration for Luna's hairstyle. If the character is if the character existed after that show came out and ended. Man, Symbionic Titan was cool. But yeah, so that's Luna. I need to hide because I don't know what's next. Okay. We finished Zoe last week. That was just cool. Yeah, the picture of Zoe. I finished that last week. Finished that one on stream. She's falling. So, yeah, I was like not happy with the line art when I finished the first stream. I think this is one of the streams that got cut up. It got cut up on Twitch, but not on YouTube. But I wasn't happy with the line art when I finished the first stream. After coloring it in and shading, I felt much better about it. But yeah, so I could have done better with transforming the pattern on her skirt, but it is what it is, you know. And but yeah, I'm happy with how this turned out. Let's see, there was one other thing I wanted to show before I hop into drawing, which was this, my thumbnail. Oh, looks shiny. Look how shiny her hair looks. Yeah. So, if you watch, that's not a good idea. Whoops. Oh well. If you watch my streams or playbacks of my streams on YouTube, you notice that this is the border that I use for all my art streams. And for a while, this star in the corner here, so there's like a star in this left corner, it disappeared. So I'm like looking back at some of the thumbnails for my drawing streams on YouTube, and I'm like, what happened to the star in the corner? It's just gone. And I guess at some point, like in the Medibang file, like hid that layer, and I've just been like exporting images without it being shown. So the star is back. I finally just exported this like as a PNG on its own because sorry. I didn't have this exported. I just kept going into the Medibang file and adding layers for for new thumbnails. So, uh, I'm now sounding like Envy from Inside Out 2. Ooh, her hair is so shiny. I forget. Is that what she says? I only watched Inside Out 2 once, but I do remember Envy. She is very cute, and I do remember her saying something about liking another character's hair. But yeah. um. Okay. So for drawing prompts today, I had I've been seeing other people's art on Instagram. Uh, oh, look at her hair. We need hair like this. Yeah. um, I've been getting inspired, and I wanted to do a Valentine's Day pick, make it like a Valentine's Day version or outfit for one of my characters. Um, and I was like, who do I make this of? It makes the most sense to do it with Macy, because she's already like in the clouds in the pink and has wings, kinda. They're hip wings, but so like she would make the most sense to like make a Valentine's Day like image or outfit for. But then I thought, who? I need to. This is the year of the boys, okay? So I've been trying recently to draw more of my male characters and design more male characters. So I thought it'd be funny if I went with Corey instead. I might do both of them. It might be multiple characters. Maybe me, Macy, and Corey. And me and Corey are just not into it because we don't care about the kind of stuff. It's kind of funny how my birthday is close to Valentine's Day. Oh, happy almost birthday! Yeah, it's not long now. On the well, something else happens on the 14th. Oh yeah, Heartopia. It's always like, oh, we don't have anyone to be sad, but I have Heartopia, and on the 14th of February, the My Little Pony collab for Heartopia drops. My wallet will not know any rest. Oh my gosh. I didn't save any images, and I don't have my internet on, so I can't. I don't have my internet on the tablet, so I can't show that unless I like bring up a browser or something. But there is gonna be a My Little Pony collab on Heartopia, and there are lots of items that I want. Probably not the hair, because as cute as the main 6 wigs are, because they're wigs, you can't change the color, I'm assuming, because how the game works. You have hairstyles which do have color swap options, but wigs do not have color swap options, and I'm assuming all the wigs that are based on the main 6 are gonna be they're gonna be wigs and not actual hairstyles that you can change the colors of. So my MLP is still a thing. It is still a thing. I mean, it's not. I'm sure it's not as popular as it once was, but for like demographic of people who are playing this game, it's perfect. Like I don't, and it's funny because this is an international game, and I'm wondering how popular. I'm kind of wondering how popular My Little Pony is in China. Like, maybe I have to check to see how. Oh my gosh, my voice. I'm losing my voice. It does make sense with a cutesy game like Heartopia, yeah. It does. I'm curious of like that event is it just for like the rest of the world? Because like I've been seeing things. I think there might be like 2 versions of this game. There's like the Chinese version that people in China play, and it has like different features and different events than what the global version of the game has, possibly. So maybe like My Little Pony is not. It's just for like the global half of the game. I don't know. I mean, I got these like they have to be separate because China doesn't have like China's internet is like cut off from the rest of the world. So yeah, the game I think has to be like divided like community wise there. So, but I've like seeing like events and items and outfits that like that's not, we don't have that. Where do you get that from? And I know it's not like a time thing because this game like just came out, and apparently someone told me it's been out for like over a year in China. And I'm like, what? So, yeah, I don't, I don't know if they're gonna get the My Little Pony event items or if they even care. But there's like definitely two communities going on as far as Chinese and non-Chinese go, which makes sense. Makes sense. So back to sketches. It's a good thing I got two accounts. No, yeah, but it's still there's still two global accounts. Like there's the rest of the world, and then there's the Chinese. So it's like it's not the same. Even if I select a C account or the global account, like it's still, those are just servers. Like I think there's like the phone, like actual like download file, like the main game actually has two different versions. And as Westerners, we don't have access to that other version because it's been out. People have been telling me that China's had this game for over a year, and it like just released like a couple months for the rest of the world. So it has to be a completely different version. So, but you know, it is what it is. I'm happy to play. Um, so I have a couple sketches that I started because I was just doodling. I I made a rabbit person. I don't know why I was just messing around with the lasso brush. Lasso brush of this character. I don't know what. And yeah, there's one of Macy. But yeah, I have a bunch of unfinished stuff, and we're gonna continue to add to the list because um because I can. Let's see. Who? I guess. I'm trying to think what I normally do. Oh my gosh, my voice. I need water. I need water. Okay, that's a little bit better. Yeah, I still have to complete my drawing of Zai playing with the guitar. Halfway through. Oh, that's good. Oh my gosh. That's the last time I hate drawing instruments. They're so complex. Those are, I mean, guitar is probably one of the easier ones because you don't have a lot of like little pieces. But I think I've only drawn a guitar once. It's for my Kid Icarus fan art. Drawing the guitar was hard. I actually had to reduce size because it was too big, and that's something that I noticed much later, and I had to redraw the whole drawing again. Yeah, that sucks. Hola, breiter. Breiter ist 3000 und 2000 für hohe. Höher. Yeah, hey, umlaut O. Hintergrundfarbe ist Dual Off-White. Okay. I'll probably be resizing a bunch of these. But the pose looks good. I even showed it to someone who plays guitar and said it looks good. Oh, that's good. Get a professional opinion from someone who actually knows the instrument. I didn't want Zayas to look like he is holding the guitar wrong. Yeah. Yeah, that's why you always, you always gotta look up reference images so that you get the positioning right, hand positioning and all that. Because it's, it's hard if you don't if you don't play guitar and you don't like know exactly how like the hand movements are supposed to go, or if they're playing anything at all. I've seen like videos of people where there's like animations of like characters playing piano, and people who play the piano is like, that's not the music that's playing is not what you would hear based on how they animated the fingers, and it's not actually playing a real song. And where's my free art? Oh, it's coming. I'll add that into the sketch batch maybe. Sorry, I kind of maybe forgot about that. Sorry, Trip. Um, a fun fact. Uh, in the past, I actually wanted to be a musician, especially playing guitar. Guitar. Oh, guitar. I don't know if that's supposed to be a different guitar. Guitar. What? I'm sorry, dyslexia. And synth instruments, but got a career shift and became an artist instead. Oh, that's fine. Who says you can't be both? It's not too late to go back and, pick up the other one back again. But, yeah. Guitar is a piano, but shaped like a keyboard. Okay. Okay, it's like, okay, I know what those are. I see them. It's like a keyboard on like a guitar frame. A sad face. Sorry, Trip. We'll add you in the sketch batch. I'm just doing the doodles are going to be a bunch of silly doodles, but I'm going to add you. 1 second, if I can just get. Sorry, I have to wait for the pump to turn off because that's loud. Maybe I will get into making music someday, but buying instruments ain't cheap. Yeah, I know. I feel I feel bad because I asked. I don't remember if I asked for it or I just implied that I like violin, but I got a violin for Christmas 1 year, and I still don't know how to play the violin. Maybe that's something I pick up this year. Let's see. If I do. I have to open like a YouTube page to see. I hate I hate sketching live. People because I know my technique is flawed, and it's so much more easy just to do like the rough sketch and everything like off stream, and then just when I stream, like, oh well, I already have the sketch here, though let's just put some line art to it. Like, I already have an idea of what I want. Like, I have no idea what I'm even. Hey, wait, I see me sketching if you think you're. Wait till you see me sketching if you think yours is wrong. Yeah, it's fine. It's just technique versus the final project, and I know my technique is just it's just bad. I have bad form because I didn't because I'm self-taught, and then I did go to art school for a little bit, and then I forgot everything. Forgot everything that I learned there. It is a cat. Yes, Trip. It's Trip. I need to Trip. I need to um. Self-taught here too. Yeah, most artists are. Like if you there's a um there's a few people who, like, I guess, to start out go to like classes out from the beginning, but like I don't make money with art, so it's like why do I need to pay? I'm not planning on making money. So I was basically drawing whenever I was observed as a kid. Yeah, same. My art teacher always told me never to talk and try to draw at the same time because it's two different parts of your brain. And can I see your image? What happens if I nope I can't. Oh wait, maybe if I go I can switch chats in here. Nope. Can I? Nope. Okay. Well, that's dumb. Can I zoom in here? No. Completely useless widget. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to see your avatar, Trip, unless I like open a freaking window. I can see it. It's like it's tiny. It is tiny. I can. We'll come back to this possibly. I will probably finish. I will probably do this off stream. If we're being honest. Um. Ow. Oh my god. Let me see. Let me open a thing on my phone. Alright, there we go. Cute. I know it's AI, but it's still cute. Let's see. Can I make a chibi version? Like what you have in... Let's see. Oops, I gotta go back to full chats. Whoopsie. Okay, see, you get to draw cats basically. Besides Cyan's Eye. Yeah, I was saying, like, all my... why are all my viewers cats? You're Cyan's Eye, which are representations of you. I guess you don't see them as yourself entirely. I don't know how that works, but that's so that cat, and then Trip Cat obviously is a cat. Um, I need to look up a reference for a pose because I'm gonna get to the body. I'm not gonna know what I'm doing here. In a nutshell, they're me if I turned into a cat from the Nickelodeon series Cat Scratch. Okay. I have not watched Cat Scratch, so I don't know. But it's an insert character. I should do a collage. I want to do Trip. You were there with Thomas. You should. I should do Trip and Thomas together because Thomas is a cat boy. Oh, oopsie. Specifically Psy. Psy is just an alt personality of Psy. Okay. Can't I? There we go. And I have to draw like a male. I don't do well at draw. This is why this is gonna be the year of the dude, because I do need to draw more male characters to get better at drawing. Let me start over. Let me get better. Trip, you said you were a guy, right? I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that's yuppers. Let me see. I know you're supposed to start out with the box and the head. I don't know. I hate sketching. Alright, let's try this. We're doing waist up, actually. I'm done with the writing about them from describing their looks to personality traits, whatever. I might work towards backstory for them. I plan to make it a bit of a sad one, as someone who went through a lot in real life. I'm not sure, yeah. That's usually how it goes. Post it on Unveil. So I'm gonna turn the music back up. I'm gonna keep looking off to the side because I have a reference. Also, Trip, you made the cardinal sin of including human ears when you have cat ears. Why? Why? Don't you know about Schrodinger's cat ears theory? They're supposed to be covered. They can't. You have to assume that human ears do not exist. Okay. Schrödinger. I can't pronounce it, even though it's a German name. Schrodinger's. Yeah, the cat. You know, does the cat exist? The cat could be alive or dead in the box, and it's the same thing with the anime ears. Okay, human ears could be underneath your hair. I'm ignoring that. I'm sorry. Everyone knows you're supposed to keep those covered. We're not supposed to know if they exist. If you have anime cat people, you're not supposed to know if they have human ears. And same thing goes for any other animal. Horse people. Do you see the human ears on like Uma Musume characters? No? No, you don't. Because the artists know better. Clanker doesn't know better. Sorry, I'm done roasting you, I promise. Backstory explained. Okay. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the restroom. So I'll be right back. We are back. Back, baby. Okay, so. Sorry for the rustling. Oopsie. Alright, so hopefully I didn't lose my pen. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. Losing the pen for this isn't the worst thing that could happen. It's they're very replaceable. Sorry, I'll be right back. Oh my goodness, that music is very loud. Let me turn it down just a teeny bit. Turn it down just a teeny bit. In case I have anything to say. Let's go over a little speech bubble over Thomas, saying, "I'm Mommy's special boy." If you have not watched Roland Nolan's Abridge of Sonic X, anyone who hasn't seen that, check it out because it's hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious. But yeah. Okay. Oh no, your leg. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it felt like. And looked like, honestly, when I took the boot off for the first time. You know, I have to laugh. Because if I don't laugh, I'll cry. You have to be able to laugh at these things. I have several people, some people closer than others, some people family, like telling me like, you know, oh, you're gonna be dealing with this for the rest of your life, or you're never gonna fully recover. And it's like, thanks. I didn't want to hear that. Do you think that's helpful? Do you think I need to hear that? Like, I'm not a medical professional, and you know, my spirits have been not great recently, especially people who are closer to me and know that I take a really, I take a large amount of pride in, you know, my physical abilities. As far as my legs go, my upper body is crap. It's non-existent, but lower half, pretty good shape, and, you know, I enjoy working that part of my body. And for people who know that about me to just be like, oh yeah, you're basically damaged goods now. Like, that's not helpful. I don't know if it's like an attempt to be like caring, like, yeah, don't worry, like we're all in the same boat. I'm like, no, we're not. If I'm in the same boat as you at my age, I'm probably just gonna end it all. Like, you do. That's not what I need to hear right now. So it's like, I don't appreciate being called damaged goods when it hasn't even been 2 months yet. It's like, calm down, okay? We're gonna get there. It has not even been 2 months, and I'm not fully recovered. So it's like, it's like, just chill out, okay? Obviously, I'm not gonna be at 100%. But yeah, I do not appreciate many people just saying that. And obviously, like, strangers, they don't know, but for, like, the people who are family members who have said that to me, I'm just like, nope, I don't want to hear it, please don't tell me that, okay? That's not helping, that's not my emotional state. Do you care at all about that? So, yeah, it's been, interesting. So, I have to make fun, have to laugh, because if I don't laugh, I'll cry, and we don't want that. It's all good vibes here. Welcome back, Kuro. Sorry, I was not ignoring you. Had to be RB. Yeah, that's fine. I expect everyone to stick around permanently, but yeah, so that's that. The next thing I was going to draw was Krista with actually really buff legs, because fun little story with me when I dabbled, okay? I dabbled in the black magic 1 or 2 times, and on my tablet there was like an AI thing built into like the edit tool, and you can like draw and you can draw an image and it'll like generate something on that drawing, and I was just messing around with it with my own art, but I was like, oh, maybe it can give Krista pants. I just like took an image of Krista, not this one, that's the generic one of her like standing up and she has her arms crossed. I was like, oh, I'll just like draw some like simplistic pants on her and see if the AI will like give her pants, and it did not work. It did not work out because AI is stupid. But one of the prompts it generated, like, just gave her like realistic muscular legs. I don't. I'm not kidding. She just said AI is stupid. I know, but also the realistic leg. I was like trying to draw. I was like, I'd like just put pants on her. I just like testing it to see, and it like just gave her like these realistic muscular legs. Oh. I should have saved it. I didn't save it because I don't want any AI generated stuff like in my photos files and mixed in with my actual real art. But it was it was just so funny. I was like, what? Excuse me, AI? Yeah. Um, but yeah, yeah. I was like, what the heck? How? I think I'm not like I wasn't like putting all my best effort into, but it was just a simple drawing of how do you take like a silhouette of what's clearly pants and turn it into that. Nice. So that's the next sketch, next doodle that's gonna be on this doodle page. We have this is all rough. I'm gonna do another layer over top of this after I get down the. Where'd my pen go? Oh no, pen's gone. Pen's gone. Okay, pen's back. Found it. So I'm gonna have one here of Krista with just jacked muscular legs because I was reminded of that. Oopsie. Let's see. What's your thoughts on the backstory for Sai and Zai? Oh, I think it's interesting. Having having opposites, not opposites, counterparts is always a cool. It's always a cool concept. And it kind of reminds me of, well, maybe not. I was gonna say it reminds me a bit of Jujutsu Kaisen, but I don't know if that was intentional or not, or just similar. Like he's like, not that it's a counterpart, not really being possessed, but it's interesting, yeah. It's a bit. I have a bit of fear that the story became a bit edgy, but I'm not sure. Oh, I'm not the person to ask about that because I'm not good at writing, and they don't write backstories for a lot of my characters. They have like one, maybe like 2-3 sentence blurbs at most. I want to write backstories. I want to get into it, but oops. Yeah. Fair. Thanks for the opinion. Ah, no problem. No problem. Never. Oh my goodness. Gotta be careful. Uh-oh. What happened to my music? Hello? Oh, never mind. Okay. I'll have my earbuds in, again. No, bad habits die hard. But I just noticed the bar stopped moving. I was like, oh no. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I've never watched Yu-Gi-Oh, so I don't know anything about those characters except for the memes, the meme cards that it's produced. Hi, Woozy. How you doing? Long time no see. Yeah. I'm just doing a bunch of silly sketches. So. But how you doing? What you been up to lately? Nothing much. I've been doing a lot of Heartopia. I've been back to work because I've been deemed healthy enough to go back to work. So, yay. But and I am drained already from that. But drawing always makes me happy. Playing Heartopia makes me very happy. But yeah, I'm drawing stuff. Oof. But yep. We have Trip. Life hack. Break your leg. Yeah, I broke my ankle, and between the pressure, not the pressure, the constriction, like stocking, and the boot, and just not using my leg. That's what happened. So yeah, but I'm starting to build up muscle again. It's good. It's all good. It'll be fine. I have to keep telling myself I'm going to be fine, because your people keep saying that I'm not going to be fine. Or I'm never going to be as fine as I was. And I don't like to listen to that, because it just brings down the whole mood. Don't listen, twin. Just stay positive. Yeah. Twin? I forgot, are we twins? Also, I'm looking at, like, leg reference for Krista here. She doesn't have to wear pants. I have to draw pants on her. The thing that the AI couldn't do, apparently. Are you doing commissions? No. I have a hard time like staying on track when I'm drawing stuff, and I feel like if I did commissions, it would just be taking people's money to like never finish something because I lose like passion and interest very quickly. So yeah, no commissions. These just a sketch for fun, and these are all my characters except for this last one. Not even high key. Same. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. I appreciate you know, people who are able to do that, to take other people's visions on and stay motivated. So it's not easy. I tried doing it in the past and it didn't work out. I do not know how I'm going to... You could draw 2 swirls and a smiley face. Real quick. In the corner. Sure. You can erase it later. Oopsie. Like that? Whoops. Like Dizzy. They can stay in there. I got to go. Okay. Well, thanks for stopping by. Always appreciate everyone who comes by to say hi. Oh, are you? Look, okay, I have dyslexia. It's Japanese. I know that. My brain didn't register it. I don't speak Japanese. I'm sorry. I know what that means. It means thank you. Now that I have the. Wait, what was the word that came before it though? What's the AIGHT part? That threw me off. It's Dejibu. I don't speak Japanese as well. Antoni? Antoni? I have no idea. Also, why twin? I forget, why are we twins? Or you just say that to people? Oops. Because I don't know. No, it's fine. I was just wondering. I think I understand that one. Alright, I have to find a different reference image for these legs. Awkward because she has such a tiny torso. Also, she doesn't have feet either. She just has stubs. Thunder Thigh, please. This is the backstory behind this. So, this character that's on the very... Can I grab her? Is she locked? No, she's not locked. So this is Krista over here. Oh, she is locked. Darn it. Oh no, she wasn't. Wait, what? 1 second. Why can't I move her? Hello? Unlock. Okay, there we go. That's weird. Always with the updates. This character over here is Krista, and like she's kind of like my channel mascot. But I had an image of her. I was messing around with with the black magic, the evil. There's an AI like tool on my edit thing, and I just wanted to see if it would give her pants if I drew pants on her, and it messed up in the most fantastical way. It gave her like jacked, realistic human legs instead. so that's why I'm drawing this, because I thought that was funny. And I wanted to give her realistic human legs. But yes, I know it's. Look, I've already asked for forgiveness. It was in the. It was like, like this edit tool where you could just like draw on an image that you have, and I was like, oh, let me just see if it can actually like put pants on her, and it did not. Disgraceful. Yeah, I know. I'm not mad. Yeah, I know you're not. Just disappointed. Oh. I'm disappointed in myself. I should have known better. I honestly, but I was. I learned my lesson. And when I like goof off of that stuff, like I don't save any of it because like I don't want it like in my mixed in with like real stuff. I'm appalled. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Like. This requires like actually knowing anatomy, which I don't know. I am giving her pants because tiny cartoon animal guy gal can get away without wearing pants, but this needs pants. Can't decide if this is from the front or the back. This is from the back. The leg that the calf, the leg muscle that I lost went to Krista. Okay. I don't know if I want to put this next one on its own sketch. I might do that. I'm gonna save this one for. One shoulder looks a little wonky. Why is this such a hard angle? So, before I say what's gonna go with the sign, do you have any guesses what the sign's gonna say? You have to know memes for it to make any type of sense, I think. But yeah, it's gonna. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it as a surprise. I think I'm gonna call it here for today. See. On for about an hour and a half. About 2 hours and a half. 2.5 hours. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Can't speak. But yeah, it's been productive. Productive. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I think I did equal parts yapping. Let me go back to my room. I think I did equal parts yapping, equal parts drawing. Probably definitely more drawing than yapping, but not at the same time. It's hard. It's hard to talk and draw at the same time because it's like two different parts of your brain. So when I lock into drawing, I just go quiet. That's all I can do because it's like I can't. You know, the expression, you know, walk and chew gum. At least that's using like the same muscles, the same parts of your brain, you know, to do those things. So it's a bad analogy. It should be, you know, draw and talk, because that's actually really hard to do. But yeah, I think I had fun. Thank you to everyone who stopped by today. Thank you to everyone who chatted. And I'll see you tomorrow for some type of game stream. It's either gonna be Heartopia or Sonic Rumble. It's Sonic Sphere week. Do we know that? Maybe I could. I'm on the fence about React content, but yeah, play some type of mobile game tomorrow, and it's probably gonna be early, I guess, again, because I have to worry about making dinner, and I want to get it done before people are home, and it's just a whole thing. So yeah, thanks so much to everyone who stopped by, everyone who chatted, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.